You know, they say the believers in Christ are crazy. Nah, this land is a psych asylum disguised as a resort. A graveyard disguised as paradise. Everything around you is becoming fake and robotic. We're gonna deal with the robot portion first.
Isn't he cute?
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Vicky. Pleased to meet you.
It's the magnet in Rodney's hand that turns her on.
It's the magnet in Rodney's hand that turns her on.
Some bone dust. Some bone dust.
Melissa described the moment this horrific event occurred.
I knew as we came around that it wasn't going to make that turn. I knew something wasn't right.
We found several videos on social media showing motorists putting enormous faith in the Tesla's self-driving technology. The videos come in the wake of the first death of a Tesla driver while on autopilot.
That's very foolish. You do need to have your hands at the ready and your feet at the ready, because you don't know when the technology is going to say, I can't figure out what's going on.
An engineering professor told our San Francisco station that the camera attached to the Tesla was having trouble seeing the lanes because they aren't marked clearly. This video comes after a crash last week in the same location. You heard the YouTuber make mention of it. Tesla confirmed the car was on autopilot mode when it collided with the highway barrier.
Some people say 50 years, some say 30 years, some say 5 years. I say it already has surpassed us in many areas of our society. To artificial intelligence as being spread out. It's not a central machine in a box where you can pull the plug. Artificial intelligence is networked, like the Internet of Things. And part of it may be in a smart watch or a refrigerator or in a supercomputer. And the intelligence exists only by networking it together.
Robots taking over humans has been one of Satan's checkmates for man for quite some time. It's kind of like Frankenstein. The thing you create to enjoy will eventually lead to your demise. It's a process to it though. First you fall in love with the machine, then you hand over all your dominion, assets, and authority over to the machine, and once the machine has engulfed all areas of your life and has enough power, it will then turn on you and make you a slave to it. The grooming of this process goes way back, but for example, Power Rangers. Remember that? They seemed like they could never win until they did what? Hopped in the machine. Steve Urkel wasn't cool until he did what? Hopped in the machine.
Steve Urkel, The man who made me. We meet at last.
Even with the Dragon Ball characters, they couldn't level up until they did what? Trained in the machine. Mortal Kombat. Remember that? They had a character named Jax who was portrayed as human with metal arms, grooming you early with the thought of iron mixing with clay.
Gotcha.
But it's just minor steps towards the bigger picture. The checkmate. Once you give the machines an inch, they will soon take a mile.
You walked across? The sign said without setting foot on a square. It turns out all the tiles are slightly longer than they are wide. So they're not squares, they're rectangles.
They are training you to become obedient robots as you drift away from who God intended you to be.
The voice that's going viral with over 17 million views and counting. Take a look.
Starting route to 3730 Songbird Circle. In 900 feet, your destination is on the right. Arrive.
Listen to these people online talk about they getting downloads from the universe, uploads from the universe. They bodies are hard drives and they got software, and this computer lingo is being pushed down your throats, and it's all agenda-based. So by the time they put the chip in you, you will already have the verbiage to match it.
What I'm talking about by a download is when you get like a burst of new information.
The title of the video is going to be about receiving downloads, aka light codes.
Today's video, I'm going to share with you how to get a download from your higher self.
You're a big giant hard drive. That is neither a euphemism nor is it an insult.
That man can't be asleep. He's got to be dead. Well, if he ain't, he's going to be. That's dead man's curve up ahead. How can he be asleep and drive like that?
You're a big giant hard drive.
Nah, this land is a psych asylum disguised as a resort.
They aren't marked clearly. This video comes after a crash last week in the same location. You heard the YouTuber make mention of it.
A graveyard disguised as paradise.
To artificial intelligence.
Bondas!
You're a big giant hard drive.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you're familiar with our system, feel free to respond before I finish speaking. To start, what's the flight number? If you don't have the flight number, say, find the flight. For more information, say help.
Can we take one more run at that? I think maybe you hit the welcome just a little too hard. Kind of rolled through that first phrase. And departure got a little you didn't intonate it or enunciate it all that well. It kind of turned into departure.
Okay.
So departure and arrival.
Okay.
So, how may I assist you?
I would like to speak with a human.
I understand you would like to speak with someone, so I may better direct your call. Please tell me what it is
I would like to speak with a human being.
And what about this world becoming fake, man? The people and the surroundings are becoming more artificial every day. And when you eat the fake for so long, when you live in it for so long, when you finally do taste something real, it don't even sit well on your stomach. We got men out here with fake hairdos and fake beards. See what I'm talking about? They reject Jesus Christ just to receive some Velcro and carpet on their head. We ain't testing diamonds no more. We testing these fake Hebrew Israelite beards out here. If I come and tug on your beard and it fall off, you transgress the law. They out here going under the law and going under the Velcro at the same time. We got women out here with filters on top of filters on top of filters.
You even cuter than your baby pictures.
Talking about she looked like Janet Jackson.
Oh, no, she didn't go there.
Yeah, more like Freddie Jackson. You knew she was bald head. You knew she had hair. Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
Your grass getting more fake, your flowers getting more fake, your trees fake. Most of your weather is fake and altered. How you think they able to do a 14-day forecast and then tell you what time it gonna rain during the day?
If you're headed outdoors, it's gonna be perfect conditions to do so. Right now, taking a look at our rooftop camera, some high thin clouds out there right now, and that's because of this system just to the north of California. That's what's bringing that cool air. And that's because of this system just to the north of California. That's what's bringing that cool air.
Your sports are fake, your news is fake. And ain't that something? They call it reality TV, but even that is fake. Your Feed the Children commercials are fake. Joel Osteen's smile is fake. The laugh in the back of sitcoms is fake.
Now get it going. Roll with it.
That American dream is fake. Your map is fake. Most your pastors is fake. Your psychics are fake. Most your food is fake. Your dogs are on chains. Your birds are in cages. Your hamsters are in boxes. Your children are on leashes. They recommend you everything. A government powerful enough to give you everything can utilize that same power to strip you bare. Fake is becoming the norm and real is becoming ostracized. Nobody wants real anymore. They don't want real. You can only patch up a wound with lies for so long until you finally bleed out.
Isn't he cute?
My name is Rodney. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Vicky. Pleased to meet you. No! Stop it! Stop it! Jesus! Mafia killer!
I got victory. All these servants standing up, soon to be set down as kings on earth as it is in heaven, and that it will forever be. Although bondage broke our bond, Christ repented on that tree. Split up history, that's history with a dash in between. Don't go ghost they sheep, our memories are mimic when we read. Dedicated, no decrees, demonstrating no defeat. All disciples must be heavenly with holy red rules before they leave. I'm a Christ-like champion, that mean I got victory. All these servants standing up, soon to be set down as kings on earth as it is in heaven, and that it will forever be.
Yeah. He want us clean. Just look in the word, he's very particular. We rep the Lord, and we on the court, but it ain't vehicular. Don't know his ways, end up in the cage, just like you, Nicholas. Spotless lamb, they pointed to Christ way back in Leviticus. I'm a Christ-like champion, so now I walk in victory. Christ, he took my burdens, and he broke them down to frequency. Spirit came, cause I was in them chains, like a Mr. T. What did God say? God say don't partake in different trees. You gon' go in flames, running that game, the serpent spit the Eve. Sister, I'm just trying to get this in your head, like expensive weed, holy residuals. I came out the dirt, I feel like a mineral, true individual. I'm under the blood, but this ain't a ritual. Life is a miracle. I came out the world, he cut the umbilical. Now we identical, and none of my blessings ain't even material. Spiritual battling, killing my flesh till I see the fatality. Visual clarity, when you saw the prince, just know that he carried me.
I'm a Christ-like champion, that mean I got victory. All these servants standing up, soon to be set down as kings on earth as it is in heaven, and that it will forever be. Although bondage broke our bond, Christ repented on that tree. Split up history, that's history with a dash in between. Don't go ghost they sheep, our memories are mimic when we read. Dedicated, no decrees, demonstrating no defeat. All disciples must be heavenly with holy red rules before they leave. I'm a Christ-like champion, that